Have you ever felt like you're just stuck, Stuck in the planning stage with all these amazing ideas that just never seem to actually happen? Well, today we're diving into a really powerful philosophy from Pandit Shriram Sharma Acharya. And it argues that the secret to success isn't about having a better plan. Nope. It's about something way simpler. Constant, relentless action. So let's just kick things off with a big question for you. What do you really think is the one thing, the single biggest barrier that's standing between you and your goals? Is it money, maybe connections, or could the real obstacle be something a little bit closer to home? Let's find out. All right, so here it is, the absolute core of this whole idea. Success isn't something you can just think your way into. It's something you have to build, brick by brick, through constant, real-world action. Wow. This quote is incredibly powerful, isn't it? One who remains inactive is like the living dead. It's not just about failing to hit a target. According to this philosophy, doing nothing is, well, it's like a kind of spiritual death. Action is what makes us feel alive. It's how we actually make our mark on the world. Okay, so if action is the key, what about all our plans? Well, a plan is totally useless until it becomes reality, right? That huge gap between the idea and actually doing it, that's a graveyard of lost potential. And you know what? History gives us some pretty fascinating examples of this. I absolutely love this comparison. On one side, you have Napoleon Bonaparte, who was just obsessed with solid action. His victories came from actually getting things done relentlessly. But on the other hand, you've got Ravana from the Ramayana. He had the ultimate plan, immortality, but he just kept putting it off. And that delay, that procrastination, was his downfall. It's a really stark reminder. A so-so plan that you actually execute today is so much better than a perfect plan you keep putting off till tomorrow. So if action is the car that gets you there, then diligence is the engine. It's not about one single heroic push. It's about that steady, consistent effort that drives everything forward. From your personal goals to, honestly, the entire history of humanity. I mean, just look at our own story. We didn't just magically appear in skyscrapers. We literally clawed our way out from primitive huts to these massive, sprawling cities. Every single advancement you see around you was built on generations of sweat, of trial and error. That's diligence on a massive civilizational scale. And this, right here, is the key insight. Diligence isn't just working hard. A beaver works hard, right? Diligence is what separates us. It's our unique human ability to imagine a future and then systematically, relentlessly build it into reality. Okay, so you've been diligent, you've taken action, you've achieved something. Awesome. Now what? Well, the biggest trap is thinking you're done. Because to keep what you've earned and to keep on growing, the work can never, ever truly stop. And this chart, man, it shows you exactly why. It's brutal. If you practice every day, you keep almost everything you've learned, like 95%. But if you stop, your skills can plummet to less than a third of what they were. It's the whole use it or lose it idea in its starkest form. So the real takeaway here is that success isn't some finish line you cross and then you're done. It's more like a race that never ends. The moment you stop to admire your trophy, someone else is running right past you. And finally, there's this amazing force multiplier for all this hard work. Your behavior. Think of it as your personal brand. Every single interaction you have is an ad for you, and it's either attracting opportunities or it's pushing them away. And you know what the best part is? It's not complicated. It's simple stuff. Speaking kindly, being clear when you talk, just smiling. These aren't just nice things to do. They are strategic tools. People naturally want to help people they like. A positive demeanor just makes every single challenge a little bit easier to face. This proverb just sums it all up so beautifully. Work with your right hand and success is guaranteed in your left. In other words, don't chase success itself. Chase the work. Focus on the action and success will just naturally follow. It's a result, not the target. Ultimately, this entire philosophy really boils down to a single truth. You see in cultures all over the world, you are the architect of your own life. Waiting for the perfect moment or waiting for someone to come and save you, that's a dead end. You have to be the one to build your own bridge. So, there you have it, the formula. Action, diligence, practice, and behavior. The theory part is over. Now it's time to actually act. So I'm going to leave you with this one question. What is the one single thing you will do today to put all of this into practice?